Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little chit chat. Get ready with me. I like to do these and I feel like they're easy because I get like ready, plus I get to chat with you guys. So yeah, if you're getting ready yourself, you can just have me in the background just yapping away. But yeah, so I'm going to do my makeup and just talk with you guys. I do have a couple little new items that I got that I wanted to try out, especially for TikTok. I've been trying to do more like TikTok videos, and not gonna lie, I have tried to stay away from TikTok because it really does sucker you in, you know? I'll be scrolling for a hot minute and I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be just on my phone scrolling and stuff, you know? So I have always tried to stay away from TikTok, but I do like it for short content that I can post on there. You know, I feel like YouTube is more a whole video production kind of thing. So I'm just putting on some primer. Mine is like almost completely empty. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Just a fair warning, my voice has still been like very shaky, you guys. I am going to the doctor next week finally to kind of see like what's going on, because I thought that it was because I wasn't like taking my medication right, or because I wasn't wearing my CPAP the way I should. But I've been staying on top of that and it's already been like over a month and like I don't see no improvement. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see what's going on. Sorry about my voice. Anywho, so I'm gonna put on some foundation. I just got this one. This is Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation, the Super Stay one. I love their matte and poreless one. The only thing I don't like about it is the packaging, how it's not a pump, and this one has a pump, so I like it already. So I'm gonna try it out. I got the shade 220, which is what I used to be, and what is it called? Sorry, every time I do my eyebrows, I can't really talk. That's why I started with my eyebrows on already, because I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time. Oh yeah, I got the same shade I used in the matte and poreless one, so I'm hoping it's the right shade. And I still haven't gotten a sponge from my studio to be able to use one. I've been using this brush and it's okay. I definitely feel like the brush is a little bit more full coverage and it's faster. I'm like blending it out, you know? Okay, so I put that on. It actually looks really nice. I can definitely see how it says Lumi Finish. And I am a full coverage kind of gal because I have a lot of redness in my cheeks because of my rosacea. So I like to pack that on my cheeks. But yeah, I have been trying to get out my next makeup and Bible video. That's why I kind of made like this background. What do you guys think about it? I wanted to start. So this is at my house, and okay, this is what happened. Let me tell you the story. Oh, I got it on my shirt. Oh, this is why I can't wear white. Just ignore that, okay? Okay, so let me tell you the story, right? So my daughter, she got a new vanity because my husband was that he wanted to get her a new one, right? So he got her a new one, and I don't know how her desk that she had in her room for her vanity, because she didn't have like a whole vanity, it was just a desk and then the vanity mirror, right? Well, I don't know how her desk ended up in my room, right, in this corner, because we're like, well, we'll just keep it out of the way, because our house is pretty small, you know? So we're like, we'll just keep it out of the way, we'll put it in our room, and it ended up in this corner. Well, I started using it to study and just be right here. Like, I don't know, I just found comfort right here, because I do have like my vanity and everything set up over there. It just felt weird being over there. So I started using this corner to like study, and then I started using it to like do my makeup and, you know, just like random things. And I started liking this little corner. So then I was like thinking, okay, what if I could just put some stuff in the background and I can use this corner for like filming? Even when I get on Zooms and stuff, like I don't mind having this in the background, you know? So yeah, it just turned into like this whole corner for myself. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. I try to make it like cute and everything, you know? I even built this shelf, okay? I don't build nothing ever. I would just leave it there for my husband to build it whenever he decides to do it, which will take forever. But yeah, I literally went to Hobby Lobby and I built it myself. Even my husband was like, girl, what you doing? And I was like, building it because I want it right now. That's the story with that. So yeah, I really like this corner. It just makes me happy sitting here. Sometimes I'll have like my prayer time here. But anyway, I was saying about my makeup and Bible video. stay tuned. I am working on the next one, okay? I didn't want to spoil it, which one it is, but I'll give you a spoiler. It is the only book in the Bible, I think. It's the only book in the Bible that doesn't mention God directly. If you know what it is, put it in the comments. I honestly want to make them as, I am a perfectionist, right? But I do want to make them as perfect as I can because I really care about the videos and I want to make sure I do enough reading and enough research to give y'all a good story, and I want to truly understand the story as well. So yeah, it's coming up, okay? I'm hoping by next week I can have it filmed and posted because they do take a lot of work, they really do. And it's something that's new to me. I've never tried to tell a whole story at the top of my head. So it's kind of a challenge, but yeah, I'm very excited about it. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it. And if you haven't seen any of them, go look. I only have 2 up right now, but go look at them. And yeah, I'm hoping to get that up very, very soon. Okay. Oh, another thing I got going on is my schedule. Oh, me and my husband were kind of debating if I should go back to work because if y'all don't know me personally, I am a makeup artist / hairstylist. I pretty much do hair and makeup for a bit, but it's not steady income, and we do have 3 kids. My teenage daughter is always doing something, I run around with her. My son, who is 7, he's autistic. So he's already a handful sometimes, and I just don't trust just anybody watching him, So, and then we have a 5-year-old little talking diva. She's a lot too, And so me and my husband were just debating if I should go back to work, working a desk job or something. I even went on interviews and I didn't get hired by, especially this one job. I totally thought I had it. I was yes, this is perfect. I didn't see it coming, me not getting hired, at all. I did pray about it and I was if this is something that you want me to do, open up doors for me here, and they denied me. I've never, I have experienced it before because I didn't get hired at HEB. Still mad about that because I wanted to work at HEB so bad at one point in time and didn't even make it to the car before they text me. They're oh no, you're not chosen. But anywho, oh yeah, so I didn't get the job and I was kind of confused because they really liked me. I feel my shadow, because I did do shadowing and stuff, I felt it went really good. So I was just so confused. I was maybe it's just not really meant for me to go back to work. So me and my husband kind of decided okay, you're just gonna stay home with the kids, just pursue the things that you want to do, So I was okay, decision made, right? I'm gonna stay home. But then I just felt I wasn't being very productive, and even my husband would kind of not complain, but he would just be okay, what did you do all day? And because of how my mind works, I feel I can do everything at once, right? And I just had no structure, no schedule, no order. I was just trying to do everything at once, which in return I would just be burned out. I would just be tired. I would just be so disorganized, a mess, right? And I was just praying and I was God, help me, how can I do this, And because I know that he knows how my mind works and he knows what a scatterbrain I am, and he knows just how I am. So I was okay, can you please help me? What do I do? And then it came to me about setting a very strict schedule. So I was okay, let's do the schedule, and having boundaries, because being a stay-at-home mom, if you're a stay-at-home mom, because people know that you're at home, they want to be calling you for everything. Can you go here? Can you go there? Can you do this? Can you do that? And I'm bro, I used to say yes a lot because I was okay, yeah, I could do that. But it's okay, no, I need to set boundaries and I need to do the things that I need to do here at my house to make my household more functional, So then I was okay, I need a strict schedule. I made a schedule, right? So it's every hour from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, everything is in a schedule, right? And I have to do what I said within that time window, and if not, I have to do it the next day. So yeah, I've been really trying that, and it's been working out great. There are days where I'm not able to follow the schedule because my husband will be off or we need to do something, and it's the only time I really like fall off the schedule. But other than that, I've been able to like stick to my schedule, and it's been helping me out so much, which is like, okay, like God is hearing my prayers, y'all. And that's something that I wanted to share, is like God answers prayers, but sometimes it's not in the way that you think. Like, you think God's gonna just tell you like, oh, Amy, you need to set a schedule, you know? And it's not like that. Like, the idea came to me, and I believe it was from him, but it wasn't in the way that I thought. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. So this is a new blush that I just got from CoverGirl. I went to CVS yesterday because I wanted to get this mascara. I don't know if y'all have seen it on TikTok, but I've been seeing it everywhere on TikTok, and I was like, are they lying? Are they getting paid to say it's that good? But yeah, so I went and got it from CVS, and then I saw these there too, so I was like, oh, these look nice. So I got the pink one. I think this is Please Pink. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a blush. It says baked luminous blush. I'm guessing it's like a blush highlighter type of thing. So let's see. Okay, I can tell it's not like a lot of pigment. Like, it's very buildable. I love the color though. It's very pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. Can you see it? Well, I'm guessing if it's more like a luminous blush, it's not supposed to be like super pigmented. But I'm also using like a very fluffy brush, so that could be why. I use a more like compact brush and see that. Yeah, it looks very natural. I like it. It's cute. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to stick on my schedule. I even put alarms on my phone to keep reminding me like every single day of my schedule. So like, and I'll share with you guys. So like at 5 a.m. I am trying to get up to do my prayer, worship, and study time. So from 5 to 6, I try to do that. And then at 6, it's time for the kids to get ready. So I got to get them ready, take them to school. And then by 8, I go to the gym, come back, get ready. That's another thing. It's like I've been trying to get ready like every single day and at least get into something else other than pajamas. Because not going to lie, like being home, I would just be in pajamas all day and just not like do my hair, not do my makeup, like do nothing. Like I just like crazy all the time, and I'm like, don't do that no more, girl. Like you need to. And you know, my mom used to tell me this all the time, and I used to be like, ay ma. But she used to tell me all the time, like, because I am like a stay-at-home mom, right? She would tell me like, when your husband comes home, he doesn't want to see you like all tirada, you know, like all crazy. You should look presentable like for your husband when he gets home. And I would be like, oh my God, Mom, whatever. Right? But now that I have started doing it, I feel like it's true. Like my husband's more happy because he's like, oh, she's put together. She looks nice. And I have, like, he contributes to that, you know, because he's our provider. He pays for everything. So I look like I'm having a good life. I feel like that helps. It helps him to like see me look good and like feel good and be like, oh, wow, like I'm able to provide that kind of life for her, you know? So yeah, I have been trying to do that. So then I come home, get ready. While I'm getting ready, I've tried to start doing like some little getting ready with me, like do some kind of video or like a little some for content, you know. And then I have a block of time where I do just work stuff, so like answering DMs or like text messages to my clients or like posting or editing or, you know, trying to come up with game plans. I don't just do the beauty stuff. I am also in financial services. So me and my husband, we are life insurance agents. So we also have that. I'm like, okay, I need to start focusing on that as well, you know, because that is another source of income that we need to take advantage of. And it's something that I can do from my house. So yeah, I have a block of time where I only do work. Like even if I see something over there that I can pick up or whatever, I'm like, no, right now is the time to work. So that stuff can wait until 12:30 when my shift is over to work. And then now at 12:30 my shift starts to clean, to do laundry, to do like stuff around the house that needs to be done, you know? Yeah, so after my work shift, then I'll do my house duty shift. And then after that, it's time to get the kids. And this was something that was very hard for me as well. It's like whenever I would go get the kids, I would still be trying to like do stuff around the house. I would still be very distracted with trying to do things. What I told my husband was, what I'm gonna start trying to do is like when I get the kids, my only attention and my only job at that time is the kids. Whenever I get the kids now, it's like I try to take them outside and go to the trampoline or go play ball or go do stuff with them outside, or I haven't been able to as much because it is kind of cold here. But yeah, or like try to play games with them or try to do other things and just kind of like let them run around and, you know, play and just have no order, you know? Other than dinner, I try not to do anything at all other than just be with them. And then I'll have my bedtime shift. As soon as 7 o'clock hits, we're taking baths, we're winding down, we're making our beds, we're reading books, we're getting ready for bed, you know? And then at 9, they should be asleep. And then I can do a closing shift. So the closing shift has really helped me out so much because at that time, I try to clean up. I get the kids' backpacks ready for the next day. Like I do things that will set me up for success the next day. You know, things that I can get done that can make my morning so much smoother. I'll get it done in that time frame, you know? So yeah, I will do my closing shift then, and yeah, it's been working out really, really good. I'm just so happy about it because, and I wanted to share it because I know there's probably like other stay-at-home moms that may feel like overwhelmed. Because not gonna lie, like being a stay-at-home mom is like very overwhelming. At least for me, in my experience, it was very overwhelming because just because how my brain works and because I'm very go-getter, like it was very hard for me to let my husband take all the money. At the end of the day, like that's what it was. I think it was hard for me to step back and yeah, like just trust in him and trust in God that they were gonna provide everything that we needed, you know? It's like, okay, I'm learning to do that. I'm learning to organize myself, learn how it is that I do things and set up systems for success. And yeah, just having a schedule, being more strict, saying no to things, and knowing that it's okay. Society has made it nowadays where it's like, oh, the woman has to work too, the woman has to make money too. Like I feel like people kind of like look down on me for being a stay-at-home mom. And I'm sure a lot of women feel this way as well, that because you're not contributing financially, you don't do nothing, right? When it's, bro, if you've ever like been a stay-at-home mom, you know it's like, it's a lot of work. It's constant work that is unseen, unappreciated sometimes, and yeah, it just takes a mental toll sometimes, you know? And it was just very hard for me, I think, just to accept my role, I guess. But another thing that I feel like God really ministered to me was your role at home is just as important and as crucial than you going and making money for your house. I just wasn't doing the things the right way, and I wasn't looking at it the right way either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going on a rant about the whole stay-at-home mom thing, but yeah, it's just something that I like been working through because it is something that was, yeah, just kind of bothering me, you know. And I've been a stay-at-home mom with my side hustles for like, since my son was born, so like 7 years, you know, and it's taking me this long to be like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna try to be the best stay-at-home mom that I can be. And because this is another thing that my husband would tell me too, that I never really saw it that way. Like he's like, yeah, you get a lot of things done, right? Because I am a perfectionist and I am very like, I gotta do all this stuff and I gotta do this and that. And then he was like, yeah, you get a lot done. He was like, but then you're burned out, or then you're like upset. You know, like you're just in a bad headspace afterwards, you know? He was like, it's just the attitude that you have towards things. Like you just like, you don't want to do the things. So then it makes it worse, if that makes sense. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I'm going to try this out, make a little video for TikTok, and then I'll be right back and I'll show y'all what it looks like. Okay, so we did our eyelashes. I did use the new one that I was talking about, the extensionist. I don't know why they got to make these complicated names. but it's like the telescopic extensionist, which the telescopic, the OG one, oh my god. I have loved that mascara since I was like in high school. Like I love that mascara. I don't know if y'all can see my eyelashes, but it did a good job. It claims to give you volume, length, and curl. So yeah, I was excited to get that one. So anyway, getting back to my whole spiel about the stay-at-home moms. Yeah, it's something that I've definitely been working on because yeah, I just feel like for a long time I was just like in a really bad rut. I would look at being a stay-at-home mom like in a very negative way, and like I shouldn't be looking at it like that way. Like I am actually very blessed that I can be able to stay home and be with my kids and able to, you know, steward them and teach them and just be with them. And yeah, I guess I just hadn't really thought about it. Like God trusted me with these kids, and how am I stewarding them for the kingdom of God? So yeah, that's definitely something that the Lord has been working with me on, because yeah, I think I just had a very like negative perspective on it, because I guess just didn't want to feel like less than because I wasn't contributing like financially. But you know, this is just the time that I'm in right now. Like my kids are not gonna be little forever, you know, and I kind of feel bad because I'm like, I robbed myself of like some very good years because I didn't enjoy it. Like I didn't enjoy being a stay-at-home mom like at all. Like I dreaded it, honestly. So yeah, I feel like I kind of robbed myself, but God turns everything around for good. It is allowing me to see things in a different light. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to steward that and really implement what I am learning and what I'm realizing, because that's another thing too. Like me and my daughter were talking the other, one of those things that we talked about was like, okay, now that we're with God and now that we're like going to church and everything like that, like we're realizing a lot of things that need to change, right? But just because you know something needs to change, sometimes we don't make those changes and we don't implement them and we don't stick to them. And sometimes we think that we are doing changes, but we're not. Like we're still in the same thing, you know? So it's definitely something that I've been like, okay, like God revealed to me like what areas am I lacking? What areas do I know I need to change and I'm not changing, you know? That's just kind of like what's been going on, what's in my mind. I've been really trying to just have a better outlook on things, and I feel like that comes with walking with God, right? It's like he just starts opening up things, making you see things that you didn't see before. And if he's allowing you to see those things, it's like, okay, how can we change it? How can we make it better? Because like God wants us to have a better life. Me growing up, like the only thing that I ever wanted was like my parents to be around, and my parents were never around. You know, and like I was around, but I wasn't like around because I was so consumed with like trying to have the house perfect and trying to like do a million things to compensate for me not working like a desk job and having a paycheck every month, you know? So it was like we repeat the same pattern as our parents, and I just don't want that. Like I don't want my kid to feel certain things if I can help it, you know what I mean? If I can make the changes and give them a better life than what I had, and I'm gonna do that, you know? I feel like I ranted on forever about that. But I guess that's just today's topic, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat. Get ready with me. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me know maybe some topics that y'all want to talk about, and I could do that next time. We could talk about, you know, whatever anybody leaves down in the comments. Or if you're a stay-at-home mom, leave me your thoughts in the comments, or leave me like what God has ministered to you about it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.